Jay, do you remember not all that long ago when people were talking about Star Wars Outlaws coming out, the new Ubisoft game? It's going to be a smash hit. Look at this incredibly likable, not at all uglified female character that you get to play. This will draw Star Wars fans back in. This will be the game that everybody wants to play. Didn't work out that way. Hyped by gaming outlets, more money spent on marketing for this movie for this game than I think Ubisoft had ever spent marketing anything before, and didn't go too well for them. It was a massive financial failure, one of many for the year for Ubisoft that resulted in the complete restructuring of the company. But now we find out exactly what type of ramifications that can have. Star Wars Outlaws studio hit with layoffs. Ubisoft tries to call it a voluntary career transition. Isn't that a nice way to find out that you no longer have a job, Jay?
Voluntary.
You're a voluntary career transition. Ubisoft is back in the headlines for all the wrong reasons once again. The publisher behind Assassin's Creed and Far Cry has confirmed it's restructuring one of its top studios. Massive Entertainment, the developer behind Star Wars Outlaws and Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Jay, as one of the only avatars I know. How did you feel about that game?
I liked it. I haven't even finished. I only went so far, but if I had time, I probably would just play that. It's pretty.
Sounds like it was great. That was a little bit of a disappointment for them as well, but certainly not as big of a one as Star Wars Outlaws. Was hit with a round of mass layoffs that Ubisoft keeps calling voluntary career transitions. That's a phrase being quickly read as corporate code for employees being asked to quit. And yes, Massive Entertainment, they do The Division, Avatar, and Star Wars Outlaws. Looks like they're only doing The Division going forward. None of these other things became successful enough for them to want to have anything to do with it. And as a result, got a few too many people employed there. And here's their statement. Of course, you can see Asmongold ratioed them. Welcome home. Massive Entertainment, a Ubisoft. What does it say? A Ubisoft. What's the full title? A Ubisoft studio.
Yeah.
As part of our ongoing evolution and long-term planning, we've recently realigned our teams and resources to strengthen our roadmap, ensuring our continued focus on the Division franchise and the technologies, including Snowdrop and Ubisoft Connect that powers our games. To support this transition responsibly, we introduced a voluntary career transition program, giving eligible team members the opportunity to take their next career step on their own terms, supported by a comprehensive package that includes financial and career assistance. Those are referred to as severance packages, Jay. Massive Entertainment means fully committed to our roadmap and creating great experiences for all these Division games, but not Star Wars Outlaws. The projects continue with strength, focus, and ambition. We look forward to sharing more in the future. Obviously, they got a lot of blowback. Just say you're laying people off.
The wording is so stupid. It's so stupid. It's trying to make them not look bad. It's so dumb. We can see right through it. You hired a bunch of activists. The game sucks. It was stupid. You gave it out. You gave this dumb game out to all those freaking Star Wars YouTubers that visited Lucasfilm, Kyle Katarn and all them, so they could play it for free so that they can, pump up the game numbers. Didn't work. Don't know what you're doing. Get them out. Try again. It's not.
I can't believe that. Making this, and like the voice actress and the actress who plays the part for the motion capture is beautiful. And to just butcher up and uglify her in this way and make her a ripoff Han Solo, a story that everybody hated, a game that was buggy as fuck when it came out. Just another in a long list of Ubisoft failures that we've seen. And this is what happens, ramifications. Too many people working there after this. I'm sure they were hoping that they could get a Star Wars Outlaws 2 going. You don't think that they wanted that to be a possibility? You don't think they wanted to potentially turn this into a franchise? Well, here it is. The funniest part's that Ubisoft blamed Star Wars being dog shit for its failure. They're like, yeah, our game was buggy. Our game was messy. Nobody liked our character. But you know what? People fucking hate Star Wars now. It's not really our fault.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of finger pointing going on there.
Of course. That's what they do, man. They always just pass the blame to the next one. They just can't help themselves. They just can't say that we messed up. We put the wrong people in charge and we messed up. Never. They can never do that. So, goodbye.